Some people seem distant. They don't react much. They don't open up easily. And sometimes they appear cold or emotionless. But psychology shows that emotional detachment is not always the absence of feelings. Often, it is the mind's way of protecting itself. Because sometimes, the people who feel the deepest learn to hide it the most. 1. Emotional detachment can begin as protection. Nobody is born emotionally detached. It often develops after disappointment, betrayal, loss, or repeated emotional pain. The brain learns something dangerous. If being attached hurts, then distance feels safer. And slowly, emotional walls begin to form. 2. They suppress emotions instead of expressing them. Emotionally detached people still experience sadness, love, anger, and fear. But instead of expressing these emotions, they push them down. Over time, suppressing emotions becomes automatic. And eventually, they stop sharing what they feel, even with themselves. 3. Trust becomes difficult. Psychology shows that trust is built through safety. But when someone has been hurt repeatedly, their mind becomes cautious. They expect disappointment. They prepare for rejection. And keeping people at a distance starts feeling like self-protection. 4. They value independence more than connection. Emotionally detached people often rely heavily on themselves. They avoid depending on others. Not because they hate relationships, but because needing people feels risky. Independence gives them a sense of control. But too much independence can create loneliness. 5. They confuse numbness with peace. After enough emotional exhaustion, some people stop feeling deeply. Not because they found inner peace, but because their mind learned to shut down emotions. The absence of pain can feel peaceful. But numbness is not the same as healing. Real peace allows emotions. Numbness avoids them. 6. Emotional detachment affects relationships. People who struggle with emotional closeness may avoid vulnerability. They may struggle to communicate feelings, or pull away when relationships become too serious. Not because they don't care, but because closeness can trigger fear. And fear often hides behind distance. 7. Healing begins with feeling again. Psychology shows that healing does not happen by avoiding emotions. It happens by understanding them. By allowing sadness. By expressing fear. By rebuilding trust slowly. Because emotions are not enemies. They are signals. And learning to feel again is not weakness. It is growth. The truth is simple. Emotional detachment is often not a lack of emotion. It is a response to pain. A way the mind tries to stay safe. But while emotional walls may protect you from hurt, they can also protect you from connection. And sometimes, real strength is not found in hiding your feelings, but in having the courage to experience them. Subscribe for more psychology and mindset videos that help you understand yourself and others more deeply.